What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. Last time, we were introduced to a brand new hub area of Kichijoji. It's full of a bunch of different shops, a new hangout spot, sort of, where we can go play darts and improve our baton pass, and other various miscellaneous things. In this episode, we aren't currently on any sort of, well, main plotline stuff. It's still a few days before we start the Kaneshiro arc proper. So what are we going to be doing in the meantime? Well, we are starting in the practice building because we are doing the one and only thing we can do in the practice building. And that's hang out with Maruki.
Do you like the rain?
Yeah, I should be free today. So today we're spending our time with Maruki.
Thank you so much. Now.
Ooh, fancy cookies. Oh, well, thank you, Dr. Maruki. This looks great. Don't mind if I do.
Oh, yes. If an experiment on which one tasted better, then I would imagine it'd be the one cookie container. The only reason I say that is because maybe their brains just kind of tricked them because it was only one of them. Right.
It actually didn't matter how you responded to that one.
Boy, do I know that feeling. Although, when you lay it out like that, it makes a lot of sense. So, like a placebo effect? Well, I mean, as long as the cookies taste good, maybe that's not exactly the best of examples. You could also say, my senses lied to me, and you get the same amount of points.
For example...
I mean, I guess. I wouldn't exactly consider that healthy, but in a way, you're right. Right, that was the worry I was thinking of.
Sorry!
old friend? Well, whether or not it's for the deal, I still enjoy these talks. I mean, it is a little bit thought-provoking when you think about those sorts of things. Because people are more inclined to believe what they already perceive as truth, that can warp their perceptions even based on actual, you know, empirical evidence that's right in front of them. Like with the cookies. They're exactly the same, and yet one can taste very differently if certain situations or circumstances are met. So, the brain is a very interesting thing. Anyway, for reaching rank 5, we unlock Mindfulness. So, what this ability does is that randomly, if Joker's SP is low, we will be able to just get back some of our SP. So even if we don't have that much left, or say you're at the point in the game where you don't have the Invigorate 3 patch, this can be really good to restore Joker's SP if you are a heavy magic user, like myself. It's not something to really depend on, though, but it is just a nice little backup effect that can happen to help you out. And thanks to Maruki, we get more SP! Oh man, I hope it's cookies. Aw, well they're donuts. That's just as good in my book.
Well, see you.
Alright, see you around, Dr. Maruki. Oh. Sorry. You don't need to apologize, Doc. I really don't mind the academic discussions. I find them very interesting, to be honest. Now, you could also say it was thought-provoking, and you'd get the same amount of points. Alright, see you later. Oh. Don't worry about it. We're already aware of Miss Student Council President.
The others kinda overshadow you sometimes, but don't forget, you're famous too.
I know, I'm the delinquent transfer student. Believe me, I'm already aware of that.
Just make sure you're careful, okay?
I gotcha. Oh.
Hey, inmate!
Wait, what?
Listen well.
Where else would I go?
Then,
Okay. Don't worry about it. Don't have to tell me twice. So anyway, that was a very interesting phone call. Caroline and Justine are basically summoning us to the Velvet Room. And, oh, we actually can do some other things if we wanted to, but we best not keep them waiting. In fact, Justine is out here, and she's never out here in the real world.
I was waiting.
I can't get to Shibuya from Yongen-Jaya in 2 seconds. Special assignments? You want me to give you to a tour of Tokyo?
Listen up, inmate.
So you two want to explore the real world? I live here, though. Well, if you dangle a carrot in front of me, then I accept. So, we have a brand new activity we can do. In a nutshell, we have Elizabeth dates again. So, throughout the course of the game, you will have the opportunity to spend time in the real world with the Velvet Twins. So, basically, if you have access to a certain location that they specify, you can take them out to a certain outing. And as a reward, they will give you various items to help you out. This isn't part of their confidant. That's still relegated exclusively to just making personas with certain skills. So these are separate activities to do in the meantime. Now, few things to mention. One, as it mentions here, time will pass. So unlike the Elizabeth dates, which you could just do and then go to a confidant, these will take up time. So if you wanted to do a confidant instead of doing that, then you have to choose one or the other to do that day. Once a activity is available for them, the twins will just stay outside the Velvet Room until you talk to them. But you do not have the entire length of the game. You have until the end of the year. So, obviously, you have until when you have to fight Yaldabaoth in order to go and do all of these special assignments. So, it's better to do them sooner rather than later. If you see one that's available and you don't have a more pressing confidant to do that day, like say Kawakami or Yoshida, then make it a point to go and spend some time with the Velvet Twins. I don't think they really give you any stat boosts, but they, like I said, you do get items for doing that, and you also just get extra activities.
In that case,
well, since I'm here, we may as well. Where do you want to go?
very well.
Space? Okay. Unfortunately, I have had no reason to go to Big Bang Burger. So basically, they encourage you to go and find all the different activities that you can do throughout the course of the game. Now, by this point, you better well have gotten to unlock Big Bang Burger. I have had no need to go here since there's no need for me to do the Big Bang Burger challenge.
Oh, you want to do it?
I also don't need to get any food there. While I'm thinking about it, because we got access to Kichijoji last time, there is some place that I want to show off real quick, and it's in the abandoned mall.
Who cares about that?
Now, there are a few things that you can buy to help you out with darts and billiards once we actually get, you know, introduced to that proper. And that is the sports shop right here. Now, the game doesn't explicitly tell you where the sports shop is.
What would you like?
Oh man, imported protein. But essentially, this is where you can buy the dart set to help improve your dart capabilities. And even though it's not listed here, since we haven't officially unlocked it, there is a special item, I believe it's a book, actually, that you can buy here as well to help with your billiards. You actually do need the billiards book in order to get the full effect of playing billiards. So be mindful of that. I have a ton of money, so I'm just gonna buy the imported protein, and unfortunately, I can only buy one. Vietnamese jelly wouldn't be a bad thing to get. So yeah, I can buy another dart set. There's no need to, because I already have it, and there's no need for me to come back here once we have the billiards book. But once you get access to, and have played both billiards and darts, come to that store. You are going to want to do that. Anyway, now that we have gotten Big Bang Burger on our map, now we can escort the twins.
Now,
Blah, 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 blah. It's Big Bang Burger.
what'll you do?
So, you're talking about Big Bang Burger, right?
Oh. Guide me, inmate.
Very well. Well, it's what's called the Big Bang Challenge. You have to go through various tiers, and with each victory, it gets to be a bigger burger and a harder challenge. That's not quite what it means.
You've got guts.
Here, let me explain. Huh? I have many objections.
Quit spacing out.
Oh, come on. Well, I guess it can't hurt to ask.
Don't tell me.
You wanted me to do this! Yeah. Lucky me. You know, you're welcome to try it, Caroline.
That's right.
Oh, for goodness sake. Grave?
Okay.
I hate you both. Oh! Damn it! Why is this so big? This thing is freaking huge!
Listen up.
Damn it all! I can barely eat anymore! Go push. Oh. What's this? We? The answer's yes. Oh God. You'd be surprised.
well, for some people, they may do it as a, oh god, as a sort of training. Not if it's like a food eating competition. You can't be serious.
Well, we didn't experience any of the wonders of space, but at least the taste was passable. You seemed much more excited by the toy than the taste anyway. Shut up! I saw you eating around those pickle things or whatever they are, Justine. That wasn't food from this Earth. It was clearly a alien spawn of some sort.
I'd believe it.
What? Is this true?
Some would say that pickles are a delicacy. I would say that they're weird.
I see. Well, they didn't taste bad. But seriously, what are they? I ate all of mine, you know. Calm down, Caroline. We're getting off track. Well, at any rate, we've determined that hamburgers are incapable of conveying the majesty of space. While the toy spaceship helped to soften the blow, there's no denying the truth. Now we will formally acknowledge the completion of your task. Here is your reward.
And so our reward for doing this is a Maragi card. I don't remember if all of the rewards are skill cards, or if there are other rewards as well. I want to say that they're all skill cards in some way, shape, or form. But we'll see soon enough. Ah, more than just Maragi, we also get Mabufu.
You better work just as hard next time. We know about all sorts of locations that would aid your rehabilitation. I'm still taken aback by the truth. Your world is absolutely full of these shop places. For a reasonable fee, nearly every desire can be fulfilled, all as if it were nothing. That does sound interesting. I believe it may merit further research. Anyways, good work, inmate. Your final task for the day is to escort us back to the Velvet Room. Let's move.
Very well. I like to imagine that Joker was just sitting there for a couple hours. It's like, oh god, I gotta let this get through. He can eat a big burger, but he's not Minato levels of food consumption. God. Just how many meals did he had to eat that day?
How tragic.
Now what?
Give it a try.
How's it different from a regular crab? Simple. It has a different number of legs.
This is it. That's it.
Nice going.
I mean, we've already had this discussion about Red King crabs in the past, so not much more to add about that. I'd be down for some sushi.
Hey,
Oh. We've got new info for Mishima! But it's already something that we've had before! Blah, 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 blah. Another quest from Mishima. Anyway. There's not really a whole lot of time left for us. Who's contacting us? It's 777. I suppose we can do one more thing today. Unfortunately, there's not really a whole lot for us to do. You know, there is something that we can do, though. And that involves going to Kichijoji. I do want to check in with something. I don't think it's available during the daytime. Nope, still nothing there. Well, that's what I wanted to check, to see if the event there is is there. But anyway, since there's not really anything for us to do today, we're gonna head on over to Sniper Penguin.
Welcome! What do you play?
So, you know, for the last thing that we are going to be doing today, we're going to play a game of billiards and show that off. So, billiards, there isn't actually a minigame with billiards. It's just using your time to get extra points for your teammates' confidence and for unlocking various bonuses. Now, I believe you do get a bonus to a random social stat, but billiards also has a secondary effect that is, well, the primary reason why you'd go to billiards. I really wouldn't call it a secondary effect, it's the primary effect.
what do you want to do?
So, to show you what I mean, let's call everyone for some billiards.
Thank you!
That should do it for now.
I've played a little bit of pool. but I won't reveal all my secrets. You'll just have to use your imagination.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Hey!
You gotta hit it in just the right spot.
I see.
Wow!
So, for this round of pool, we get a few points into our charm. Again, it is random what social stat you get.
That was time well spent.
And then some social points as well. Hmm? So remember what I talked about earlier this episode about that sports shop in the underground mall? This is the book that I was talking about. Oh, don't worry about it. Thank you for the advice.
I see.
See you later.
Ah, you're back.
Okay, so basically, if you want to get the full effect of playing billiards, you want to get this book. It took me a lot longer than it really should have to actually go out and find where the stupid sports shop is. I think I actually had to look it up because I didn't really know where to look. But this is something that you absolutely want to pick up.
Welcome.
So, unfortunately, I had to buy it and read it again. But this allows you to unlock the full benefits of billiards. Thankfully, I do keep my jump cue, which is something that you'll need for the upper stages of playing billiards. What does that mean? Well, I'll go ahead and explain it now. The main purpose of billiards is actually to increase the effectiveness of your technical attacks. So, whenever you inflict a status ailment on an enemy, you can deal a lot more damage the higher your technical attack rank is, similar to the baton pass rank from playing darts. Now, to progress at all, you have to get and read this book. And then that jump cue that you saw in there, that is useful once you're around stage 3 or 4. I forget which. But towards the later end of the billiards rankings. There are 5 rankings to the technical attack ranks, as opposed to the 3 ranks for baton pass. So you'll need to go and play billiards a number of times after you've read that book in order to get the most effective amount of damage on your technical attacks. It's really good and handy, especially since Royal really emphasizes using status ailments and technical attacks. So in a game where usually that sort of thing wouldn't really matter, the fact that it matters a lot more in this game, and the fact that they give you a way to increase that effectiveness even more, pretty handy. But anyway, now is about as good a time as any to call it a day. So, next time on Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. I actually didn't really have to edit out a whole lot this episode. Hooray! But we are starting to get to the opening phases of the Kaneshiro arc. So, there may be a lot more jump cuts sooner rather than later. At any point, we actually don't have any confidants available tonight. Well, damn. Well, that would give us a pretty good opportunity to try to read this book so we can actually start working on our technical attack rank. It is something that we can focus on as opposed to just randomly doing other crap. But at any rate, there's going to be a lot more stuff for us to do. So, we'll see how far we get next time. So until then, everyone, take care.